Okay, so this is going to be a mace tutorial. I'm going to show you every single mace technique I know. And start with the easy difficulty ones. We're going to go easy, medium, hard. The easy ones will be real basic. You just wind charge up and hit him with the mace. These ones are really simple. You can do the same with the breach mace. Just jump up and hit him with the mace. Really easy. The lower you are when you hit him, the more damage you'll do. And that's the easiest I can think of to do. The next one, which is slightly harder, will be attribute swapping. It's when you switch from your axe or your sword to one of the maces. So like as you click, you switch. So it's two buttons at the same time. And it does way more damage. It takes the enchantments of the... basically combines the two. Takes the damage of this with the enchants. So it does way more damage. And it's really simple to do. Same thing with the breach mace. Like, it's really easy to do. Those will be the two easiest ones I will be showing. Again, the next easy one I'm going to be showing, it will be the pearl ground, like ground pearl. You throw the pearl, and then slightly below it, you throw the wind charge. Like that. Easier farther away, but... So you basically throw the pearl at his feet, and then slightly below it, you throw the wind charge. So it gives you a little bit of a boost. And with that, you can like bounce up and catch your opponent off guard. It's just an easy way to surprise them. Really easy. Most people can learn this. It's just throwing both at once. So that will be for the easy ones. Now let's move on to the medium ones. Okay, so now for the medium ones. Now you already know that there's a bunch of different ways to hit the guy. The first one will be breach swapping. So instead of jumping up and hitting with the breach mace with swapping to the sword, it will be on the ground. You're not going to go up. So the breach enchant basically negates this guy's armor. So using attribute swapping, you'll basically have the breach enchant on the sword. You just hit him like that, and it does way more damage. Because like, if I crit him, that did 3. This does 5. And with strength 2, it can do like 4 hearts. And it's really simple. You just go back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. It's a really good way to keep pressure on like a guy when you're fighting him in mace. Because you can, even while you're on the ground, do mace damage. Again, it's the same as if you're in the air. It's just back and forth. It's just a way easier way to do it. You can also do it with the axe. But you have to wait for the axe cooldown, and that's really slow. I don't really do it with the axe, but if he's like running and you're chasing, you just do that. It's a good way to catch a guy and kill him. So the next medium method would be pearl catching, which is you jump up, throw a wind charge and a pearl very quickly, and then you do it like that. You can also do it on the ground without using the extra wind charge. Again, you just have to switch to one to the other very quickly. If you don't, that happens and it doesn't go up. The faster you do it, the better and more consistent it will be. See, like, I messed up there. Again, a very easy one. It's like one of the easy ones where you throw the pearl and then the wind charge and you bounce up. It's like that one, but instead of doing that, you're just looking straight up and throwing both. So that will be for the medium ones. Next, we're going to move on to all the hard difficulty ones that take a lot of muscle memory and practice to learn. Okay, so there's 3 main ones in the hard difficulty that I'm going to be going over. The first one is another pearl catch. But instead of going up or forwards, you're going forwards and up. This one takes a lot of practice. It's like when you're ground pearling. Like you're gonna move your cursor slightly down as you throw the wind charge. You're gonna do that, but instead of on the ground, you're gonna be doing that in the air. Yeah, I don't even have it down, really. Takes a lot of practice to get it. I've been training for a while now, and I still can't do it that consistently. But it's the one that is going to surprise people, because not a lot of people can do it. Like, again, you look up, then throw the wind charge below it. Not that slowly, but you have to go faster and more down. Yeah, I can't land any of mine right now. By the way, that's the next one that I'm going to show you. Again, like, it takes a lot of practice to get it consistently. It's one of those things that just takes time. Either way, that's the diagonal pearl catch. Along with the ground pearl catch and the upwards pearl catch. It's the hardest out of the 3, in my opinion. It takes timing and accuracy. The other ones that mostly take speed to use. The next one will actually be with the spear. Now, I put this in the hard one because, like, switching from, we're going to do attribute swapping again. You switch from an item with barely any cooldown to this guy with a very long cooldown. So you're going to take his lunge ability and this guy's smaller cooldown to go to spam it like that. So you can go like that and mace the guy. There's also the thing where it gives you more reach. Like if I stand here, I can't reach him. But if I do this, I can reach him. Because this has a 4 block radius, while this only has a 3 block radius. Now I'll go over why that's important in a second. Either way, like, this is a very easy way to get to your opponent, because if your opponent's just standing there and you do that, it will surprise them a little bit, unless they're using Steel Mace and they'll kind of expect it. So the reason I put in the hard thing is because it takes a lot of muscle memory to, like, you gotta click and go back and forth, like at rapid speed, to do it more than once in a row. And it also takes away your hunger, so you gotta be careful of that. That's why most people that use the spear have golden carrots in their inventory, so they can heal get more saturation easier. So that's why I put in the hard category. Like, there's also like spearing him, like you can jump up and spear him. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but there's also one other technique you can do with the spear that is kind of fun. Like, you can pearl catch, go down, and mace him. It's a little bit tricky because you gotta get the timing right, like that. You can pop him twice, so you can almost immediately kill the guy. Like that. It's just another fun mechanic, because you're using the spear's thing to, the faster you go, the more damage it does. Plus a mace, so you can two pop a person. It's just another fun thing. So the third one that we're gonna do in the hard category, we're actually gonna need this guy to have a shield. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So next one we're gonna do is stun slamming. It's basically where you have your axe in a higher number slot than your mace, and you go from one item, like you go from your sword to your axe. That's how you stun the shield. Now you basically add on the mace. So now you have to do it really fast, so you wind charge, and now you have to click twice for it to work. Right now I'm using butterfly clicking, which is one of the best ways to do it, which I'm not the best at, and I still need more practice. It takes years of practice to get good at it, but once you do get good at it, you can land like stuff like that. I can sometimes do that. But the reason I wanted to show you guys the spear was because since the spear is a longer range, like I can't hit him there. I can't hit him there. So you can be higher up and you stun slam him, and it just makes it easier to go faster because you can reach him from farther away. Again, that's just a demonstration what I can do after like 2 months of practicing stun slams. So there's other things you can do, like you can add it onto the floor pearl. It's just, there's endless possibilities of what you can do. You can also do the side pearl catch, diagonal pearl catch onto it. There's multiple. Basically, this is how you stun slam. You just now the reason you want your axe at a farther away slot, so it's something to do with the Minecraft mechanics to make it go faster. So you switch to that and then hit for mace, and it's really fast. Again, you can add this to any mace technique, really. You can add it to the lunge ability, to lunge up and after him, and then stun slam him. You can add this to the upwards pearl catch, the drown pearl catch, or the diagonal one. Basically endless possibilities for this. The only thing that you can't do, like, I know like sometimes you can break the shield if you like spam with the mace fast enough. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. It's much easier to, it takes time, but it's much better to stun slam, because then people will think you're really good at the game. Just be able to break their shield over and over again. So it's just another fun one that you can do. Now, for the last method I'm going to be showing you guys today, we're actually going to need to take this guy's shield off. So I'll be right back. So the last thing I'm going to show you will be elytra macing, which is very hard to get down because how fast you need to do it. Now I'm going to use a Windburst free mace. You can use Windburst 1. To start with, I would use Windburst free because it launches you up way higher, so you can repeatedly do it easier. So basically the motion of doing it is you put it on, you fly up with a rocket, you take it off mid-air, then you fly down and hit him, then you take it off and hit him. Right before you hit the ground, you take the elytra off and then hit him. Now if you want to make this faster, you would go up, you would fly up, take it off, use another rocket as you're going down. And then once you get good, you can do that, and no one's gonna really survive that because no one can really unless you're a crystaller, you're not gonna be able to totem that fast. Now say you don't have fireworks, and say you have a Windburst 1 mace. Like if you fly up, you can, well, that was a bad example. You can fly up, hit him, and then fly up again to hit him again. It's a little bit slower because you have to go back up, but it's another way that you can mace if you don't want Windburst free on your mace. Now let's say you don't have fireworks. You don't have fireworks, so you can't do it. So you pearl catch, you pearl catch, and then you dive bomb him. Or you could use a spear, like you could pearl catch and do that. Basically the spear just gives you the momentum. So if you do that, like you're moving way faster than if you just do this. Like if you just do this, like look how slow you're moving. Then if you, wow, I need to be farther away. So if you do that, like you're moving way faster, or you could do it even higher. And you can do it like that. My personal favorite method with the spear and elytra mace would be flying straight up and then holding the spear. And then you can double pop him. So you can hit him with the spear and the mace. So you pop him with the spear and you hit him with the mace. The mechanics of this are pretty simple. You just hold the charge move, and then right as you hit him, like you have a 4 block distance of this, so you have plenty of time, but you have to move fast. You have to go down, then right as you stab him with the spear, you click with the mace. And this can pretty much just kill anyone because you get rid of 2 totems at once. The only reason this guy isn't dying because he's meant not to die that easily. But that's elytra macing, which is both hard and easy. Once you get the movements down, it's pretty easy. So just a quick recap, you fly up, fly down, hit the mace. If you don't have wind burst free, you have to fly back up. So you hit him, fly up, fly down. And then you just hit him over and over again. And just hit him over and over again. That will probably be all for today's tutorial. That's all of the mace techniques I use today. So, if you like this video, please subscribe, leave a comment if you learned anything, and I'll see you guys in my next video.